In this video short, I'm just going to show you how to work a supplemental weft trim on the tape loom. For the supplemental weft, I'm using a flat viscose ribbon. I'm just going to insert it in the shed so that it sticks out underneath in between some of the warp threads. So the first thing to do is to pass the ordinary weft. Just to lock in that supplementary, I'm going to work another just to get it started. Okay, and then now we'll start with the actual weave. You've got to try to remember, work your regular weft first, because that's going to establish your band. You'll be able to work your sides in however way that you do it. I tend to leave it a little bit loose and then pull it on the next one. Then I'm going to come up and over the top of the band with the supplemental and take it through, following the same direction as the proper weft thread. Change the shed, bring the weft through again, and then just tighten this so that it's lying flat along the top. Change the shed again, pass the weft, and now the supplemental can come over the top and go through following the correct weft. And make sure if you're using something flat, make sure that you keep it flat as you're going along. So we change the shed again, tidy up so that we can bring the original through, and then just tighten that across. Change the shed again, take the weft through, and then come up and over and follow the path of the original shed. So you can see, you just keep up that rhythm, that pattern, and it will be nicely spaced across the face of the ribbon. I'll weave a little bit more so that you can see what I mean, and I'll just pause it here. So there's a little bit of a longer length done, and you can see how you get a nice diagonal pattern across the face, and this really, the way that it looks will depend entirely on what you decide to use for your supplemental weft. I've finished off the back the same way I started, was through the just a few of the warp threads, and then I'll trim that, because the way that I see it is that is a trimming that will be sewn flat onto something, and so therefore those ends are nicely neatly tucked away. Then always begin and finish with a few rows of plain weave to lock everything in place.